So I guess while I'm sitting here in traffic in a parking lot, I might as well talk about the game now, because I'm sure by the time I get home, it's going to be way too late. I'm going to want to go to sleep. So, yeah, game one, Norfolk Admirals. It was pretty okay until the last 2 minutes of the game. So the first period, no goals. It was kind of, I'm sure that they were getting used to doing the real thing. I know they practiced during the off season, but you know, everyone seemed a little rusty, both sides, and that's okay. That's okay. At least they didn't. The other side, the Thunder, did not score against the Admirals. That's good. A+. But yeah, pretty slow game. Period one, no goals. Period two, pretty early into period two, the Admirals score. They get a goal. It's feeling good. It's still so early and so close. And it sat at 1-0 or 0-1, whichever way you format that. Throughout all of period two, there were a couple fights, a lot of penalties for the Admirals. That's okay. That's okay. Anything that isn't a goal against, I'm okay with. During the power play for the other side, I'm usually like nervous as heck, but as long as everything turns out okay, that's all right. Period three, no goals for 18 minutes. And it's razor thin. Remember, it's 0-1. And then at the last possible, point in the game, the Thunder score, and it becomes a tied game. And now I'm looking at it going, holy crap, we're going to go into overtime. Such a slow game, and it ends up going to overtime. At least if it was a fast-paced, exciting game, going back and forth. The last period did have a lot more fights. I will say that. A lot more fights in the last period. I don't think anybody got too hurt, but that was frustrating. That was very frustrating for the players on the ice. You could see by just the intensity of the fight. And then a minute out from the end of the game, the Thunder get another goal. And so for most of the game, that score was 0-1. People are out here crazy. Most of the game, it was 0-1. Then it became 1-1 at the end, and then 2-1. And then the Admirals weren't able to respond. They tried, but too little, too late. That's why I'm never comfortable when a team is up by one, because all it takes is one slip up. It's kind of funny because it's actually like the adverse. I feel like there's some karma going on, because yesterday's Tampa Bay game, the same thing happened, but it was Nikita Kucherov who who managed to win the game for Tampa. But it was Kuch who won the game, and it was, oh God, I'm trying to remember who tied the game. I can't remember. But that's how it felt. But like on the other side, so I feel like it was a little bit of karma, because I was gloating a little bit yesterday. I was so excited, and now the first game, it's a home game for the Admirals, and they lose. So what are you gonna do? It was still a pretty good night. I realized that I need to leave home sooner because I thought getting here 30 minutes prior to the game, or into this area 30 minutes prior, that I would end up obviously being able to park and get in, and I thought I'd have too much time on my hands. But no, I actually missed the first 2 minutes of the game because it took about 45 minutes to park after getting like right next to the stadium. The long line. I need to get here way sooner. But yeah, you know what? This is learning pains, growing pains. It's okay. So yeah, that's about it for tonight. I know this is an odd format. I don't think I'm gonna make a habit out of doing these videos in the car, but it was fresh on the brain. I wanted to do everything with as much memory as I had. And obviously, if I'm sitting here in the parking lot, then that's that. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.